Hello friends, welcome to GSL Library. Today we are again here with Arthur series, and today we will see the book Arthur's Funny Money. It is written by Lenian Hovan. Arthur's Funny Money. It was Saturday morning. Violet was counting numbers on her fingers. Arthur was counting the money in his piggy bank. He counted $3.78. Arthur, said Violet, do you know numbers? Yes, I do, said Arthur. I'm working with numbers right now. Well, said Violet, if I have 5 peas and you take 3 and give me back 2, how many peas will I have? All of them, said Arthur. I do not like peas, so I wouldn't take any. I know you do not like peas, said Violet, but I am trying to do a number problem. Will you help me? I have my own number problem, said Arthur. He turned his piggy bank upside down and shook it. But no more money came out. I didn't have $5 to buy a t-shirt and matching cap, said Arthur. Everyone on our Frishy team has to buy them. They have far out frisbees printed on them in blue and they light up in the dark. Vilma's big sister is running errands to make money, said Violet. She wants to buy a new catcher's mitt. I, I didn't like running errands, said Arthur. You could wash cars, said Violet. The junior high kids always wash cars to raise money. That's why that's what they are doing this afternoon. Well, if they are washing cars, then I can't, said Arthur. There would be too many of us in the car wash business. I know, said Violet. You could wash bikes. Lots of kids would pay to have their bikes washed. Great, said Arthur. I could get the rust off the wheels and I could shine up the frames. I could make lots of money. That is no fair, said Violet. I told you about the bike wash, but you never told me about the peas. I will, said Arthur. But first help me set up business. Violet went into the kitchen. She got a pail and a brush. She got a cloth and a sponge. Then she took them to the back steps. Arthur was making a sign. It says, Bike washed, Gudas. There is no soap or Brillo, said Violet. We have to buy some. Arthur put his money in a bag and they went to the store. Arthur bought a box of soap for 53 cents and box of Brillo for 27. I hope lots of kids want their bikes washed, said Violet. When they got home, Norman was waiting with his little brother and their dog Bubbles. How much is it for a tricycle? Asked Norman's little brother. The same as for a bike, said Arthur. But a trike is only half as big as a bike, said Norman. You should charge half as much. Well, said Arthur, it is half as big, but it has more wheels. Tell you what, said Norman, I will give you 38 cents for my bike and his trike. How is that for the deal? Arthur thought about it. He opened the box of soap. He filled the pail with water. Then he counted on his fingers and thought some more. Look what Bubbles is doing, said Norman's little brother. Bubbles was eating the soap out of the box and he was drinking water out of the pail. That is why we call him Bubbles, said Norman. He ate most of my soap, yelled Arthur. You better pay me back. I will give you 42 cents for washing the bike and the trike, said Norman quickly. You shall be able to buy lots more soap. I don't want to buy more soap, said Arthur. I want to buy a freshy t-shirt and matching cap. Bubbles is eating Brillo for dessert, said Violet. Get that dog out of here, shouted Arthur. He's spoiling my business. You have to advertise if you want business, said Norman. Tell you what I shall do for you. You wash my bike and put a sign on it saying Arthur washed me. I shall ride all over town and get you lots of business. Me too, said Norman's brother. It wouldn't cost you anything, said Norman, and you shall make lots of money. So Arthur washed the bike and the trike. He got the rust off the wheels and he shined up the frames. Then he made two signs and put one on each of them. Okay, said Norman. We are ready to ride. He gave Arthur 42 cents and he and his little brother rode off. Arthur put the 40 cents in his bag with the rest of his money. He hold the money for me. You hold the money for me, he said to Violet, and write down every time I get some. When it gets to $5.25, I am quitting. What the extra 25 cents for? Said Violet. For licoro rice twist, said Arthur. I just love licoro rice twists. He gave Violet some paper and a pencil. Now, said Arthur, write down $3.78. That is how much I had to start. Under that, write take away 53 cents and take away 23 cents. That is for the soap and Brillo. Violet wrote down all the numbers. Now add on 42 cents, said Arthur. And that is how much I have now. How much is that? Asked Violet. Let's see, said Arthur. And he started to count on his fingers. I thought you said you knew numbers, said Violet. I do, said Arthur. Look, there is a parrot at the corner, and it is coming this way. That is not a parrot, said Violet. It is Wilma and his cousin Peter and his friend John. Wilma was wheeling a buggy with a rocking horse in it, and she was pulling a stroller. Peter was driving a fire engine and pulling a wagon with the sled in it. John was riding a scooter and carrying a skateboard. We saw the sign, said Wilma, and we came to get washed. Arthur only washes bikes, said Violet. No, I didn't, said Arthur quickly, and he rolled up his sleeves. He put more water in the pail and he put in the rest of the soap. Wow, said Arthur, I am going to clean up. This will make me lots of money. Violet got her pencil and paper ready. Wilma's cousin Peter was whispering something to Wilma. Wait a minute, said Wilma. We thought you washed for free. For free? Yelled Arthur. Cannot you read that sign? Wilma's cousin whispered to her again. The signs on Norman's bike didn't say anything about money, said Wilma. It is against the law to tell a lie on a sign. I didn't tell a lie on a sign, said Arthur. This sign right here says bikes washed 25 cents. And that's why I am washing. No scooters or buggies or anything else. Arthur pulled his sleeves down. Peter pulled Wilma's sleeves and whispered some more. Okay, said Wilma. We shall go get our bikes. You can wash them for 25 cents apiece. If you do the rest for free. Arthur thought about it. He looked at the empty box of soap. He stirred the water in the pail. Tell you what, said Arthur. Throw in a little extra so I can buy more soap. and I will do it. How is that for a deal? So Wilma and Peter and John got their bikes. Arthur scrubbed the wheels and he shined the frames. He washed the buggy, the stroller, and the rocking horse for Wilma. She gave Arthur 34 cents. He washed the fire engine, the sled, and the wagon for Peter. He gave Arthur 36 cents. He washed the scooter and the skateboard for John. He gave Arthur 33 cents. Violet put all the money in the bag and she wrote down all the numbers. After Wilma and Peter and John left, Arthur said, "Now let's get more soap so I can make more money." Arthur and Violet took the bag of money and went to the store. Arthur got a box of soap and counted out 53 cents. "Sorry, son," said the grocer. "The soap costs 64 cents." Arthur and Violet went down the street. They passed the hardware store and the fruit and vegetable store. Then they came to the general store. There was a t-shirt and matching cap in the window. The t-shirt said, "Far Out Fish Bees." On it in blue, a sign said, "Maybe you don't have to buy more soap to make more money," said Violet. "Maybe you have enough right now." Arthur and Violet went into the store. "How much is the sample in the window?" said Arthur. $4.25, said Lady. "Do you have enough money?" "I don't have," said Arthur. "I have to count it." Arthur, "No, money is less." She gave Arthur the paper with the numbers on it. "Let's see," said Arthur. $3.78 take away, 53 cent take away, 27 cent, add 42 cent, add 34 cent, add 36 cent, add 33 cent. That is $4.43, said the lady. "You have enough for the t-shirt and cap, and 18 cents left over." "Wow," said Arthur. "I shall take the t-shirt and cap. And do you have the licorice twists?" "Here are 5 licorice twists," said the lady. "I have given you 2 extra for good luck." "Arthur," said Violet, "if I have 5 peas and you take 3 and give me back 2. "Wait," said Arthur. "Change the peas to the licorice twist and I will help you." "Okay," said the Violet. "How many licorice twists will I have?" "Hold out your hand," said Arthur. He gave Violet the 5 licorice twists. Then he took away 3 and he gave back 2. "You'd have 4 licorice twists," said Arthur. "But that only leaves me with 1. You do not you do know numbers, Arthur," said Violet, and she started to eat her licorice twist. Arthur looked at the one he had left. "I got mixed up," he said. "You would only have 2, I know," said Violet, "because if you took 3 licorice twists, I wouldn't give back any. You just love licorice twists." So Violet and Arthur shared the licorice twist, and they each had 2 and a half. Thank you. Have you enjoyed it?